Burt Devlin tiene sobradas razones para investigar más a fondo a Barnabas Collins, ya que aparte de considerarlo extraño y misterioso, está mostrando demasiado interés por su ahora prometida. Y un hombre como él, experto en negocios y empresas, necesita conocer mejor a sus adversarios. Solo que esa búsqueda de información lo está acercando a algunas verdades peligrosas.
What do you want?
I have to see Mr. Collins.
At this hour of the morning?
I know it's early, but I have to see him. It's very important.
Well, I'll take a message.
I have to see Mr. Collins personally.
That isn't possible.
Why not?
He isn't here.
Oh? Where is he?
I don't know. He left early this morning. He didn't say where he was going.
You're lying.
What?
I said you're lying. I saw him come into this house before sunrise this morning. He never came back out.
You've been spying on him.
Well, I've been watching him.
Why?
Because I find Mr. Collins a very odd person. And the same goes for you.
Mr. Collins isn't here, so why don't you just go away?
I'm not going anyplace. I know Collins is in this house. And I'm going to see him. And you're not going to stop me.
A pesar de las protestas de Willie, Burt se ha abierto paso, decidido a ver a Barnabas.
Collins! Go ahead, yell your lungs out. He isn't here.
Comienza a llamarlo, pero Willie le dice que está perdiendo el tiempo. El señor Collins maneja negocios en otras ciudades y se ha ausentado para atenderlos. Burt lo acosa con más preguntas, pero el nervioso chico explica que solo trabaja para el señor Collins y no está al tanto de sus asuntos comerciales.
Why are you so curious about Mr. Collins? What's he ever done to you?
Nothing. I'm just a very curious guy.
Curiosity could get people into trouble.
Is that a threat?
No? But I think it'd be a smart idea to mind your own business.
So do I, in most cases.
Then leave Mr. Collins alone.
I don't intend to harm Mr. Collins. I just want to know more about him. A lot more. And I will.
Mientras tanto, en Collingwood, Victoria baja al salón y encuentra a Julia jugando con el gorro que Sara dejó atrás hace un par de semanas y entablan una conversación al respecto. A ambas les resulta extraño que la nueva amiga de David nunca haya regresado a buscarlo.
I wonder why her parents would dress her so strangely.
Yes, I wonder.
Gosh, it must have taken someone hours to do this. Look how intricate the needlework is. It's all done by hand.
Yes.
Well, they certainly don't make things like this nowadays. If I didn't know better, I'd think...
What?
Well, I'd think that this was from another time, another place, another century.
Aunque Julia tiene claro que esa prenda es muy antigua, no solo se lo reserva, sino que miente al asegurarle a Vicky que es algo completamente nuevo.
Hi, David.
Hello, David.
Hello.
David entra en la habitación en busca de su institutriz, ya que ella le ha prometido llevarlo a pasear. Julia comenta que a ella le encanta caminar y se ofrece a ir en lugar de Vicky, lo cual ella agradece, ya que aún tiene algunos asuntos pendientes por realizar.
Thank you, Julia.
Of course.
En realidad, la intención de Julia es tratar de encontrar a Sara bajo la excusa de devolverle su gorro.
I know a place where I can usually find Sarah.
If she's around.
Oh, will you show me where it is?
Of course.
Good.
Come on.
Más tarde, la pareja llega a un claro en el bosque. David llama a Sarah sin resultado. No hay señales de ella. Julia le pide que le cuente más detalles sobre la niña y él continúa describiendo a su amiga. De repente, David oye algo. Y él y Julia van a ver si podría ser Sarah.
Can you see anything?
No.
Neither can I. I guess I was wrong.
Cuando regresan al lugar donde habían estado descansando, encuentran que el gorro ya no está. De regreso en Collingo, David sube a buscar su colección de estampillas para mostrárselas a Julia. Victoria entra y le complace escuchar que Julia y el niño se están llevando bien. En ese momento, Burke llega a la mansión e insiste en hablar con Victoria sobre algo muy importante. Mientras ella sube a su cuarto en busca de un suéter, Burke conversa con Julia. Él le pregunta por su libro y le ofrece un cigarrillo.
Tell me something, will you?
What?
What's your opinion of Barnabas Collins?
My opinion?
Yes. What do you think of him?
Oh, he's been very kind and helpful to me.
Don't you think he's kind of odd?
Odd? In what way?
In almost every way.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, for one thing, have you ever seen him in the daytime?
Why, yes.
When?
Oh, on several occasions. Why?
Well, because nobody else has. And I find that hard to explain.
Well, he's a very busy man. During the day, he has numerous business matters to attend to.
Yes, that's what Willie says, but I don't quite buy it.
Willie?
Yes, I had a little talk with him a few minutes ago. And his answers to my questions weren't very satisfactory.
Julia insiste en que cualquier sospecha que él pueda tener es injustificada. Ella considera que lo que hace especial y único a Barnabas es que se trata de un perfecto caballero. Solo eso.
I've grown very fond of Mr. Collins.
I see.
I don't know what you're thinking about, but whatever it is, I'm sure you're quite wrong.
Maybe so.
Burke comenta que es muy extraño que Barnabas se parezca tanto al retrato de su antepasado.
It's more than striking. It's almost uncanny.
I'm all set, Burke.
Victoria regresa. Ella y Burke se van, dejando a una pensativa Julia. En la casa vieja, la doctora se entera de que Burke ha estado vigilando a Barnabas. eso le preocupa aún más. Ella y Willie deciden elaborar estrategias sobre la mejor manera de protegerlo.
Devlin's suspicions could ruin everything. Everything.
Mientras tanto, Bert ha llevado a Victoria a la Ballena Azul, donde piden un par de cafés y se sientan a conversar. Ella está intrigada por su actitud tan misteriosa y Bert le pide que confíe en él.
You simply have to trust me. You do trust me, don't you?
You know I do. But I wish you'd tell me what this is all about.
Vicky, I want you to promise me that you won't go to the old house. Not even go near it.
The old house?
But most important, I want you to stay away from Barnabas Collins.
Barnabas, but...
I told you I can't explain, Vicky. But I have reasons. Good reasons. Now remember, you're not to go near the old house. And most important of all, stay away from Barnabas Collins.
David. Sarah, hi. Hi.
La pequeña Sarah ha aparecido y esta vez tiene puesto su gorro. Los niños se saludan con alegría y David se queja por no saber dónde ella vive y así poder ir a invitarla a jugar con él.
Oh, I'd like to tell you, David, but I can't. Why not? Because it's very hard to explain. Very, very hard to explain.
David le dice que entiende si ella tiene que mantenerlo en secreto y ambos comienzan a charlar sobre lo divertido que es tenerlos. Él le dice a ella si puede contarle alguno y la pequeña le recuerda que ya lo hizo.
Remember the one about my friend Maggie Evans? I told you she was alive? That's right, you did. That was a good one. No one believed me when I told them. And boy, were they surprised when Maggie came back. You know, that's the best kind of secret to have. The kind that nobody will believe. Oh, I know lots like that. You know, I think that's what I like about you. Everything is such a big secret.
David le cuenta que varias personas le han preguntado por ella, pero es muy poco lo que él puede decirles, porque no sabe casi nada. Aún así, le agrada como amiga.
Well, it's getting sort of late now. I have to go. Please, David, don't go. Well, I have to. You're not afraid to stay here, are you? No, it's just that I hate to be alone. For someone who hates to be alone, I sure never see you with anybody.
Sarah le ruega a David que no se vaya y promete llevarlo a un lugar especial para jugar.
Special place? A secret place that nobody knows about. Where is this place? Eagle Hill. You mean up where the cemetery is? Yes. Well, I think we'll make it, if we hurry. Come on, Sarah, show me where it is.
En la casa vieja, Barnabás se ha despertado de su ataúd, más tarde de lo habitual. Se siente extraño, cansado. Está claro que las inyecciones con las que Julia ha estado experimentando para curar su vampirismo lo están afectando. No está seguro de querer continuar como su conejillo de indias. Willie cree que podría ganar mucho si el experimento tiene éxito, pero Barnabás piensa que de igual modo perdería mucho si este fracasa. No hay que olvidar que su propia existencia está en juego.
I cannot allow myself to be incapacitated by this experiment. It could lead to my downfall.
I didn't think anything could happen to you.
And I intend to see that it doesn't. There's something else that's troubling me. Something that is more complex than anything I've ever experienced.
Well, what's that?
Sarah. Little Sarah. I don't understand her presence. I don't understand it at all.
That must be Dr. Hoffman.
Let her in.
Julia entra y le pregunta a Barnabás cómo se siente. Él se disculpa por no ponerse de pie y confiesa que se siente débil debido al tratamiento que le está aplicando. Eso le preocupa. Sin embargo, ella manifiesta su satisfacción. Para Julia, sentirse así es señal de que las inyecciones están surtiendo efecto.
Is it? Then I'd like to know what it is and what it means.
Of course. I have to do a series of tests anyway. We'll see what the progress is.
We'd better be, Doctor. We'd better be.
Come downstairs and let's start the tests.
I'll be down in a moment.
All right, then I'll prepare things.
I don't trust her. We'd better be on our guard, particularly now. I don't understand these injections. They could be harmful. I want you to remember something. If for one moment you suspect that what she's doing could be something like that, you must destroy her. Do you understand?
I understand.
En el cementerio de Eagle Hill, David deambula por las lápidas cubiertas de niebla en busca de Sarah.
Sarah! Here I am.
Ella aparece de nuevo y él le recrimina que se esconda a cada rato.
What'd you bring me to this place for? Because this is it. You mean this is where you play? Sometimes. Well, it's a pretty creepy place. Do you have friends that play here with you?
No, no one ever plays with me here. You're the only one I've ever taken here.
You mean you come in here alone?
Yes.
God. What's so secret about this? I mean, anybody can come in here if they want to.
Sarah le dice que el lugar secreto no es ese, sino otro, y lo lleva al mausoleo de la familia Collins. David ha visto el lugar, pero le sorprende que Sarah juegue en un sitio como ese. Ella le dice que a veces solo entra para sentarse, pensar e incluso llorar. Pero el mausoleo tiene otro secreto, y ella también va a mostrárselo. Julia ha terminado el análisis de las pruebas y le lleva los resultados a Barnabás. Él la confronta con sus sospechas. Está seguro de que ella hará y dirá cualquier cosa para continuar el experimento.
Are you suggesting that I'm lying to you? That I'd lead you on and make you believe that your condition was improving?
I'm suggesting just that.
I am a doctor. I wouldn't waste my time like that.
But to fail in this would be to fail totally.
No, we're already beyond that point. Things have begun to happen, good things. The facts bear it out.
But how can I be sure of your facts?
Because of the changes in you, the sensations you're experiencing. Oh, I only wish you could appreciate what I've accomplished. Everything I believe is at stake.
So is your life, Doctor. So is your life.
En el mausoleo de los Collins, la pequeña Sarah le ha dado instrucciones a David para que abra el panel que conduce a la habitación secreta.
Wow! What's in there?
You'll see. Come on, David.
How did you ever find out about a place like this?
Oh, I found it.
Hey, there's a coffin.
I know.
You mean you come in here with that coffin?
Yes.
Who's in there?
You'll see.
What do you mean, I'll see?
I want you to open it.
No, Sarah, wait a minute. Coming in here is one thing, but opening up a coffin is another.
No, it's okay. I want you to see it.
Don't open it.
You have to say it.
Okay, I'll help you.
Is it necessary for you to continually threaten me? I know the status of our relationship.
Well, if you know that, then we have no problem.
Julia quiere ganarse la confianza de Barnabás y él exige saber cuánto tiempo más tardará el experimento. Ella no puede darle una fecha exacta, pero le asegura que está cerca de completarse. Él le confiesa que no puede permitirse el estar débil, ya que tiene una tarea que requerirá toda su fuerza. Julia se entera de que tiene la intención de matar a Burt Devlin, ya que está interfiriendo con sus planes. El hombre sospecha de él y lo anda investigando.
If Burke Devlin is interfering with your plans, then he's interfering with mine. I can't let this happen.
Then I see we agree on something.
Yes, we do. Devlin has to be taken care of, but the method is something else. I don't believe that violence is the answer. I believe that Burke Devlin can be gotten off the track. Please, let me handle him.
Then do it, Doctor. Not only for his sake, but for yours.
Los niños han abierto el ataúd y un sorprendido David descubre que está vacío.
It's empty.
I know.
Well, why would somebody put an empty coffin in here?
Oh, it hasn't always been empty. Someone was in it once, but he went away.
Come on, Sarah. If somebody was buried in this coffin, he'd still be there. I mean, dead people don't just walk away.
Sometimes they do.
David no quiere seguir en ese lugar, pues lo encuentra demasiado frío y espeluznante. Ansioso por volver a casa, cierra el ataúd. Sarah protesta. Después de todo, ella le ha mostrado a David un nuevo secreto, y él a cambio prometió jugar con ella. Él le dice que pueden volver y jugar cuando sea de día, pero en otro momento. Ahora está oscuro y él ni siquiera debería estar fuera de la mansión. Insistiendo en volver a Collingwood, David promete no contarle a nadie sobre la habitación secreta. Él y Sarah se van. En la casa vieja, Barnabas se prepara para salir.
Barnabas, where are you going?
To Collinwood,
What for?
to see Miss Winters.
What do you want to see her about?
Dr. Hoffman, you do have an unfortunate tendency to ignore certain fundamental things, don't you?
What kind of things?
We have an arrangement, you and I. But you don't own me. You don't issue orders. And you don't impose restrictions on my personal behavior.
I'm not trying to impose restrictions on you.
You are a meddlesome and domineering woman. If the modern man is willing to tolerate your kind of woman, that's his problem. But I will have none of it. Is that understood?
I believe you've made your point, yes.
Splendid.
Después de poner a Julia en su lugar, de todas formas, comparte con ella sus motivos para visitar Collingwood. Lo ha pensado mejor y ha decidido manejar por su cuenta el conflicto con Lord Devlin.
What are you going to do to Devlin?
I'm going to put an end to his curiosity.
Barnabas, if you harm him, you'll be making a fatal mistake.
Doctor, problems are solved not only through violence. Sometimes all that is required is a little finesse. I assure you, before the evening is over, Mr. Devlin and his private investigation will be a thing of the past. Good evening, Doctor.
David?
David regresa a Collingwood a las 9:30 de la noche y es confrontado por Victoria por haber llegado a esa hora. Es un riesgo, algo terrible pudo haberle sucedido. Él promete que no volverá a quedarse fuera después del anochecer. Aún así, ella exige saber dónde ha estado y él le dice que estaba jugando con Sarah, pero se niega a contarle sobre el lugar, ya que es un secreto entre él y su amiga. Entonces, comienzan a hablar de la tímida y extraña niña. Victoria siente curiosidad por saber cómo es que Sarah supo que Maggie todavía estaba viva.
Oh, David. I'd like to meet Sarah sometime.
David lo cree difícil, porque una vez la niña le dijo que le daba miedo conocer a otras personas.
Some of the things that Sarah says are just as strange as the dress she wears. You know, she always wears the same dress every single time I've seen her. What's the dress like? I can't really describe it. We'll try. Well, you know that party that everyone went to, the costume party, down by the old house a couple weeks ago. Well, Sarah always dresses like she's going to one of those parties. The little girl at the top of the stairs. What?
Nothing. Thank you, David. You can go upstairs now.
Okay.
Barnabás se presenta en Collingwood con la intención de hablar con Victoria. Ella acepta, pero le dice que tiene que ir a la ciudad en 1 hora para encontrarse con Burke. Él le asegura que no tomará mucho tiempo. Una vez en el salón, él manifiesta querer plantearle 2 puntos en concreto. Primero, disculparse por su comportamiento durante el anuncio de su compromiso. Está consciente que mostró una actitud equivocada y lo lamenta mucho. Pero está seguro de que ella, a estas alturas, se ha dado cuenta de que él le tiene mucho cariño y en verdad le sorprendió que el compromiso haya tenido lugar. Y lo primero que pensó fue si ella había tomado la decisión correcta, la que le traería mayor felicidad.
I think I have.
Well, that brings me to my second point. Mr. Devlin.
What about him?
Well, Vicky, something has come to my attention which I really fail to understand, and which distresses me a great deal, nonetheless.
What is it?
I'm led to believe that Mr. Devlin is having me investigated.
Investigate? Why?
Barnabás le dice que no tiene idea, pero se enteró que ha estado interrogando a varias personas en busca de antecedentes y también sobre sus actividades diarias. Incluso en los últimos días lo ha hecho seguir. Todo eso lo ha desconcertado y se siente muy dolido por la desconfianza.
I don't know what to say. I'm very shocked. And I'm very sorry that this happened.
Well, needless to say, I am shocked too. My character has never been questioned before by anyone.
Oh, I'm sure it hasn't.
Well, I'm certain that Mr. Devlin thinks that he has reason to be doing all this, but I can assure you that his reasoning is misguided.
You don't have to assure me about anything.
Victoria está furiosa de que su prometido esté tratando a Barnabás de esa manera, y Barnabás vuelve a disculparse por el malestar que le ha causado contándole todo eso.
Vicky, what do you think I should do?
I think you should let me handle this. I guarantee you I'll put an end to it.
Oh, please, I didn't come here to involve you in this. I wouldn't want to jeopardize your own relationship with Mr. Devlin.
I wish that Burke were as thoughtful of your welfare as you are of his.
Vicky, if there's anything you can do to rectify this unfortunate situation, I will be eternally grateful.
Barnabás agradece a Victoria por su ayuda. Julia entra y después de saludar, pregunta si David finalmente llegó a casa. Victoria le cuenta que regresó hace media hora, como si nada.
Where'd he been?
He'd been out playing with his little friend, Sarah. You remember?
Oh, yes, of course.
Sarah.
As it seems, David has a little friend named Sarah.
But the question is, who is she and where does she come from? No one seems to know.
Well, if you'll forgive me, I'll be on my way and leave you and Miss Hoffman to solve the mystery of David's little playmates. Good evening, Miss Hoffman. Good evening, Vicky. And thank you again.
Good night.
Good night.
Sarah? No, Sarah, don't stop.
It's your brother Barnabas, come to take you home again. Sarah, come back. Please come back. I need you, Sarah. I love you and I need you.
En la cabaña de los Evans, Maggie se abriga para salir. Sam se niega, recordándole el peligro que eso implica, pero Maggie ya está cansada de tanta sobreprotección. Ella pasó del encierro a manos del secuestrador a estar encerrada en una clínica para poder recuperarse, y aunque luego se le permitió volver a casa, sigue igualmente encerrada. Ya no soporta más. Ella va a salir, quieran o no. Sam amenaza con retenerla por la fuerza si es necesario. Maggie no puede creer que él llegaría a ese extremo. Él le recuerda una vez más lo del estrangulador de Collinsport y la terrible condición en la que fue encontrada en la playa semanas después. Él no quiere que ella vuelva a pasar por eso y hará todo lo que esté a su alcance para asegurarse de que permanezca a salvo.
Hi, Sam. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, what's the matter?
The same trouble. This house and being trapped in it.
Maggie's a little angry with me. She started to leave the house and I stopped her.
Joe, would you please tell my father that a few minutes in town won't do any harm? Just a few minutes.
Maggie, you know I can't tell him that.
Why not?
Because there's still too much danger.
Danger. Danger. I am so sick of hearing that word. We don't know what the danger is. We don't even know what it looks like. We don't know if it's a man, a woman, a beast. We don't even know if it exists anymore.
Until we know it doesn't exist, it exists.
Why do you always take his side?
Maggie, this is not a question of taking sides.
Yes, it is. No matter what I want or what I say, the two of you always reject it.
Maggie, where are you going?
To my room.
Why doesn't she understand we're only trying to help her?
Pero a esas alturas, Sam ya está creyendo que podrían estar equivocados al mantenerla tanto tiempo encerrada.
You're not thinking of letting her go out, are you?
Oh, not alone, no. Oh, but I don't see any reason why she shouldn't go into town if we went with her. Do you?
No, I guess that's safe enough.
Good.
Sam termina pidiéndole a Joe que vaya a la ballena azul y aparte una mesa para todos ellos.
Okay, Sam, I just hope we're not making a mistake.
En la ballena azul, el trío se encuentra con Vicky y surge el tema de Sarah, la extraña niña que ya varios han visto y que bien podría ser la clave de todas las respuestas que han estado buscando. Vicky recuerda que cuando todos pensaban que Maggie estaba muerta, David conoció a una niña llamada Sarah que le aseguró que ella aún estaba viva.
Sam, that day you did a sketch of her, Maggie was still missing. And Sarah told you where to look for her, right?
Yes. Yes. But are we sure it's the same little girl?
El grupo comienza a dar descripciones de la niña. Su edad aproximada, el cabello largo, pero principalmente su vestido de diseño antiguo.
That was the same kind of dress worn by that little girl you made a sketch of, wasn't it, Sam?
Yes, and her name was Sarah, too.
Maggie cuenta sobre el día que la niña la visitó en su casa, después de salir de la clínica. Parecía molesta, porque ella no sabía quién era y pidió que le devolviera su muñeca.
I think if you had your memory back, you would have recognized her. Why? Because the night that you came in here, you kept talking about a little girl named Sarah that you've been with. Well, we didn't know what you were talking about, so Barnabas went outside to see if he could find her, but she wasn't there. Sarah.
What is it, Maggie?
You remember something?
It's funny, but just now, for a few seconds, I thought I heard that soft tinkling music. It's gone now.
Joe pregunta si habrá una conexión entre Sarah, la melodía y su secuestro.
I don't know.
Y le dice a Sam que deben encontrar a la niña si quieren descubrir la verdad de lo que le sucedió a Maggie. Victoria cree que David Collins podría ayudarlos, ya que él ha tenido un mayor contacto con la pequeña. Los dos hombres se ponen de acuerdo para ir a verlo a la mañana siguiente y así conversar con él. Cuando Burke llega a su cita, Victoria lo recibe con un frío saludo.
So, we're going to do our best to find this little girl and find out what she knows.
Well, good luck. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thanks, Bert. I will. Okay. Good night, Vic.
Maggie y sus dos protectores se despiden para volver a casa. Y una vez a solas, Burke se enfrenta al enojo de su prometida.
Now, young lady, would you mind letting me know just what's bothering you?
Not at all. You are.
Have I done something wrong?
You've done something more than wrong. You've done something you should be ashamed of.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about your private investigation of Barnabas Collins.
Oh, I see.
Victoria está comenzando a creer seriamente que Burke actúa así porque está celoso de Barnabás. Él le explica que los celos no son el motivo, pero las sospechas sí. Para él existen un montón de cosas sobre Barnabás que resultan muy sospechosas. Eso que llaman excentricidades, para Burke no es más que una forma de encubrir algo. Otro asunto que lo intriga es por qué no le gusta hablar de su vida en Inglaterra. A fin de cuentas, pasó muchos años allá.
That's enough to make you suspicious of him.
Burke le cuenta que la semana pasada trató de que le contara cosas sobre cómo vivía en Inglaterra, dónde vivió, algunas de las personas que conoció. Y mientras más preguntas le hacía, más inquieto se ponía. Al final, Barnabás se abrió un poco y mencionó el nombre de Neil Bradford, un primo con el que vivió en Londres. Teniendo ese dato, él buscó información sobre ese primo y descubrió que existió un Neil Bradford que vivió en las afueras de la ciudad, pero murió hace 130 años. Y desde entonces, ningún otro Neil Bradford ha vivido allí.
Now, what do you make of that?
It's perfectly simple. Barnabas was so tired of all these questions of yours that he just picked any name he could to keep you quiet.
Vicky, this man's obsession with the remote past is so much that he could almost be part of it. The other night when you announced our engagement, the look in his eye toward me was one of pure hatred. He looked at me and muttered under his breath the name of Jeremiah.
Is this the way it's going to be after we're married?
I didn't start this on a whim, Vicky, and I didn't start it because of you.
Why did you start it?
Burke le cuenta que la otra noche estaba en su habitación, pensando en lo del secuestro de Maggie Evans y el por qué la policía no había podido encontrar una solución. Y entonces recordó la noche en que ella llegó allí, a la Ballena Azul. Que Maggie no la reconoció, ni a ella ni a él, pero cuando vio a Barnabás, ella exclamó un no y luego se desmayó. Victoria explota. Ella no quiere seguir escuchando ninguna insinuación de que Barnabás tuvo algo que ver con lo que le pasó a Maggie.
Vicky, listen to me. There's some kind of a connection.
There isn't any connection. Now, I've heard just about enough, and you've said just about enough. I just don't like what you're saying, and if you continue to malign Barnabas Collins in this way, well, I will never marry you.
En Collingwood, David y Caroline se preparan para salir hacia Bangor.
Would you see who that is, please, Dave? Sure.
Joe y Sam interrumpen sus planes diciéndole a David que necesitan hablar con él sobre algo urgente.
Hello, Caroline.
Hello, Joe. Mr. Evans.
Hello, Carol.
El niño se entera de que Sam y Joe están interesados en encontrar a Sarah. Él promete decírselo a ella la próxima vez que la vea, aunque no tiene idea de cuándo será eso.
My daughter Maggie.
I know, she told me.
Oh, what did she tell you?
She told me that Maggie was alive, when no one would believe it.
That's right, and she told me exactly where to find her.
Now that Maggie is home and safe, what is it you want to know?
Well, we want to go a step further. We want to try and find out how Sarah knew and also what else she knew. See, we're trying to discover where Maggie was and who it was that held her prisoner.
David, do you think Sarah might know that?
Well, maybe. Well, she knows lots of things. Secrets and things like that.
Pero el niño duda de que Sarah divulgue algo porque guarda muchos secretos para sí misma. Igual, le resulta extraño que tanta gente esté tratando de encontrar a su amiga.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, even Miss Hoffman has asked questions about her.
Has she?
Yes, she even asked me how she could find her.
Oh, has she found her?
I don't think so.
Sam le pregunta cómo podrían encontrarla, y David le dice que normalmente suele estar en el bosque. Al parecer, le gusta jugar cerca de la casa vieja. Y según el niño, ella actúa como si ese lugar fuera suyo. Los dos hombres deciden ir a echar un vistazo y se despiden de los primos Collins. La búsqueda no está dando resultados. Cuando están cerca de darse por vencidos, escuchan un sonido extraño.
What was that?
I don't know. It's coming from over there. Come on.
Sam, look.
Descubren el viejo columpio moviéndose por su propia cuenta
She was here.
y determinan que Sarah estuvo allí recientemente.
Sarah? Sarah?
Llaman a Sarah, pero no pueden encontrar ningún rastro de la niña. Así que Sam decide que es mejor irse.
Wait a second, Sam. Look, we're pretty close to the old house. Why don't we go over and have a talk with Barnabas Collins? Maybe he's seen her. Maybe he knows something.
Okay. Why not? It's over this way.
Mientras esperan que alguien les abra, los dos hombres conversan sobre si deben contarle a Maggie del poco progreso que han tenido tratando de encontrar a Sarah. Como nadie parece estar en casa, comienzan a retirarse, pero se sorprenden cuando la doctora Hoffman es quien abre la puerta.
Dr. Hoffman.
Mr. Evans, Mr. Haskell, what are you doing here?
Well, they were looking for, Barnabas Collins.
Oh, he's not here.
Well, is Willie Loomis here then?
No, they've both gone out.
Ante la interrogante de su presencia en esa casa, Julia les explica que Barnabás puso a su disposición la excelente biblioteca que él posee y simplemente la está aprovechando para afianzar su identidad como historiadora.
I'm glad you've been able to keep your disguises. I'm just wondering if that's going to be of much help to my daughter Maggie.
Sam.
Mr. Evans,
Julia afirma que el caso de Maggie es un extenso y complejo rompecabezas, lleno de muchas piezas pequeñas. Y esas piezas deben ser recolectadas de cualquier manera posible, por poco ortodoxo que parezca, y se hará hasta que se complete el rompecabezas.
I wonder, Doctor, for all this effort that you've been putting in, you must know something. You must have some lead.
I really wish I did.
You know something, Doctor? I've just decided that I don't believe you.
Julia encuentra la actitud de Sam grosera e insultante, pero aún así quiere saber el por qué no le cree. Sam analiza el hecho de que ella pasa todo su tiempo entre la mansión Collingwood y la Casa Vieja, y se pregunta si existe alguna conexión con su investigación sobre su hija.
Anything's possible, but I don't believe in generalities, and I have nothing concrete to tell you.
I expected that you would answer something like that.
Oh, come on now, Sam.
Oh, we're all going to end up knowing nothing at all. We're all looking for the same lead.
The same lead?
Julia se entera de que ellos también han estado buscando a Sarah Collins y que están al tanto de que ella ha intentado hacer lo mismo. Julia niega estarla buscando y que solo hizo algunas preguntas a David, sin ningún motivo en particular.
Listen, Doctor, do you really think there's any significance to this girl? Is she really a key piece in this puzzle that we're trying to put together?
I don't know. The problem is to find her, isn't it? Why did you want to see Mr. Collins?
Well, to find out if he knew anything about her.
Oh, well, I can save you some time. I've already spoken to him, and he knows nothing.
Mr. Collins knows nothing. You know nothing. You know something, Doctor? You missed your calling. Yeah, you should have been a member of the diplomatic corps, because you're a master of the evasive answer.
Hey, Sam! I'm sorry, Doctor. He's upset. I'm sure he didn't mean that.
I understand. But I'd like you to know that I'm doing everything I can.
I'm sure you are, Doctor. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm doing everything I can.
Sam y Joe regresan a la cabaña y al parecer Maggie ya duerme. Joe no quiere despertarla, pero su padre quiere asegurarse de que todo está bien.
Maggie. Maggie.
Pop?
Medio dormida, Maggie les avisa que saldrá en un momento.
Pop?
Maggie? What is
Pop,
it?
she was here. While I was sleeping. Sarah was here.
En la Casa Vieja, Julia ha terminado de administrarle una inyección a Barnabás. Y él se da cuenta de que ella está algo inquieta. Intrigado, le pregunta qué fue lo que le puso, y ella explica que se trata de un medicamento para acelerar los efectos del suero. Pero Barnabás persiste en su interrogatorio y quiere saber por qué está tan nerviosa.
Something's bothering you. Something that I should know. I want to know what it is you're hiding.
I'm not hiding anything.
I will not go for lies.
Oh!
Now, what is it that you're hiding from me? Tell me! Tell me right now!
Let go of me.
Barnabás se niega a soltarla hasta que Julia le diga lo que la ha perturbado.
Right, but please let go of me.
Now, something disturbing has occurred. I want to know what it is and why you're holding it back from me.
It may not be that important.
I'll be the judge of what's important. Now, tell me.
Julia comienza a explicarle que Sam Evans y Joe Haskell estuvieron en la casa vieja y tenían muchas preguntas.
What questions?
Well, for one, they wanted to know what I was doing here. I put them off by telling them it was part of my disguise as a researcher.
But surely this couldn't have been what you've been hiding from me.
No, it isn't. They came to see you.
What about?
Julia le cuenta que los hombres andan en busca de Sarah,
Sarah.
porque saben que ella puede proporcionarles información sobre Maggie. Y David les dijo que ella solía jugar cerca de la casa vieja.
Sarah. She knows all about me.
But Sarah is only a...
Yes, she's come back, but not in the way I have.
Perhaps she's done everything she's going to do.
No, there's more to it than that. She's come back for a reason. What is that reason?
Well, there may not be a reason.
No, it means something I know. In my previous life, Sarah loved me more than any other person. She didn't know what I'd become, only that I was different. But in spite of that, her love for me never wavered. She believed in me until her sad death.
Oh, Barnabas, you mustn't.
She was the only one who ever needed me. And I failed her. Tragically. And now she's come back. Not to me, but to my enemies. It means she's come back to destroy me. And now she, too, is one of them. I can't let that happen. I can't let it happen.
Sombras tenebrosas.